All right, it is almost live.
Nice.
There we go. All right, cool. What's up? What's up, YouTube? Man, what's going on?
What up?
We are here. Craig is happy.
Wow.
Guys, don't worry about that, man.
Hey, you.
So right now we got the schedule release. Oh man. That's the Rams in Buffalo, week 1. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. I can't really wait for the full schedule release. I guess they're probably gonna go team by team. I do want to see, next week we are gonna do we're gonna do way too early like division winners. Division winners and who makes the playoffs. That's gonna be very interesting because be very interesting. Because a lot of teams, I don't think a lot of teams are going to make the playoffs.
Well, obviously.
There we go.
I mean, I don't understand.
Well, we only have in our group chat. We have we have Joe, right? Shout out Joe. Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos probably going to do good. Rams are probably Rams. I think Rams are going to be prepared. Corey, Colts.
You know what?
Probably going to go. Y'all probably going to win the division.
Should win the division.
Should. I'm going to give it a probability 80%. I'm that confident.
I think it comes down potentially to the first 2 weeks of the season. Because they've had two.
We have Jacksonville, right?
Week 2. So the two things that they have struggled last 6 years with is winning week 1 and winning in Jacksonville.
Are those back to back?
Yes. They open in Houston week 1 and they open at Jacksonville.
Yeah. If y'all go 0-2.
That'll be rough.
Yeah, that'll be great. Because that'll be how many times Jacksonville is beating you in Jacksonville. Now it's not y'all. You beat them. You beat them when they go to Indianapolis, right? It's just when it's in Jacksonville. No matter if it's week 1 or just can't beat them. And what was it again? You said 6 years.
Like 7. I think that would make 7 straight years.
7 years. Which
is just insane because the Jaguars have been good like once in that time.
One time. Wait a minute. Did y'all lose to Jacksonville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last it all started
with
a London game. But yeah.
It started in London and y'all haven't been able to beat them
on the road since. Yeah.
Craig, did you be able to see Carolina's?
I didn't see the whole schedule now, but I saw that they played the Browns in week 1.
Questions. Baker Mayfield
revenge game?
Yeah, is he going to be on that team?
I doubt it. I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
I think he is.
They're still inquiring about trading for him or whatever it is. So
I think
it's not in a rush.
No, Cleveland's not in a rush.
No,
they already said that. They already said that they'll leave him on the roster.
Well, that's dumb, but okay.
I mean, they have the money.
I remember buy that, but
that's what they said. $18 million, right? So, Deshaun Watson's salaries carry forward. So, I don't know what they're gonna do, man.
Buffalo's got a kind of
they got a tough schedule.
The season.
They got a tough schedule.
The back half is not too bad, but that opening.
That's crazy. So we got. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can bring up NFL.com. Man, Craig. So Who? What the record? What record do you have Carolina off of a glimpse?
I mean, maybe 7 wins. I gotta maybe see the whole schedule to see certain games happen in a certain time. Like if they get Arizona first 6 games of the season
Yes, posted.
without and Arizona won't have D Hop. Like, that's easier than having
I got the Rams week 6.
Yeah, I know. I see some of the games. I see like I see 4 out of the first 6 weeks. So I'm hoping maybe the Cardinals in the fourth or the fifth week. But
they haven't uploaded all of them. I'm on NFL.com right now.
Cardinals are hosting a Christmas Day game 2 years in a row.
Interesting. Who did they play?
last year they played the Packers.
Yeah,
They played the Colts Christmas
They
Day.
played the
last
Colts.
year.
yeah. It was a good game. Yes, because Corey,
The Packers played the Browns.
I was at that game. Yeah.
yeah, that was a good game. That was a really good game, actually.
And the Packers. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we're gonna win the division. The Commanders are gonna win the division.
Oh, really?
Yes, I keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm not. Listen, I know
Is Sam
Taylor
Howell starting
Hurts.
most of the year for you?
He said, "Huh?
Is Sam Howell starting most of the year for
No,
you?
did you hear a story about him?
What? Only
Oh,
chicken?
Yeah, he eats chicken. Not only does he eat chicken, he only eats chicken fingers. What do you think about that, Craig? He came from North Carolina. It's weird. You don't have no comment about that?
I don't know what you want me to say.
No steak, no burgers. He just eats chicken fingers.
I like Sam Howell. Yes, they get him in week 4. I like Sam Howell, actually.
Who they get him in week 4?
Cardinals.
Who, the Panthers?
Yeah.
Oh, you want the Cardinals late though when they're collapsing.
Nah, well, yeah. That's
Yeah. I don't know if you want. Oh, he doesn't want with D Hop.
D-Hop won't be there in the first 6 games.
Oh, right. Suspended. All right. Fair enough.
So they got
Is Matt Rule still your coach?
by the end of the
Like
season.
week 4?
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be the coach.
I don't know.
I mean, I think
In week 4?
they have.
I'm saying he might let y'all down.
Oh, he's gonna let the team down. Yeah, I already knew that.
Week 4.
Oh, man. I mean, they got the Browns, then the Giants, then the Saints. So, and then after that is the Cardinals and the 49ers. So,
Okay, we said hold on. Say that again. They got the Browns.
they home against the Browns,
Uh-huh.
at the Giants,
Uh-huh.
come home against the Saints,
Uh-huh.
home against the Cardinals, and home against the 49ers. So they got 4 of the first 5 games at home. Kind of
Okay.
like last year, how they opened up the season, like the first 8 or 9 games. I thought they could go 6-3 if they really.
I'll never pick them again to go to the playoffs. They tricked me.
I told you not to pick them anyway.
He did. He was like, don't pick them. I was like, I think the Panthers are. Yeah. You were like, don't do it.
Another late bye week. Isn't that nice? Great. Late bye week last year. Whatever. So, I mean, obviously they don't have any primetime games. Everybody has a Thursday night game. So they got a Thursday night game, but there's no other primetime games for them. So,
Man, I'm not.
Motion detected at the front door camera.
whatever.
All right, let me see.
That's what it is, man. And of course, they end the season up with 2 straight road games. Isn't that nice?
Man, it's gonna be. It looked like it's some really good games, man. I cannot wait.
I don't know why they have 2 Monday night games in the second week, but not the first week, and it's not even a double hitter.
I saw that. I was wondering about.
It's weird.
I was wondering about that because I'm used to.
There's
Yeah,
also a Monday night London game.
a Monday night London game.
Denver, Jacksonville. That London game's a Monday night football game.
I am not going to watch that one unless.
Yeah, it's a hard
What?
pass.
I mean, maybe if Trevor's playing really well.
Nah.
I could see him playing decent. At least he's got to be playing better than he did last year. But they're not going to be winning games. But man, that's a bad Monday night. Why the Monday night? Monday night used to be the thing, and now it's Sunday night.
You know,
Once
now
ESPN got Monday Night Football, the NFL is
it's Sunday night,
year after year.
I feel
and I'm not gonna lie. Thursday night games have starting to
I'm
get.
going to see that lineup because the Thursday slate is
Yeah.
exclusively on Amazon, right?
I think so.
I think except maybe the first game, Thursday night. I think is.
All right, here it is. We got the Jaguars win, Lions win, Eagles win,
All right, man. Okay.
Cowboys will lose to them. Titans win.
Okay.
Bears win.
Okay.
Packers are gonna lose. Colts will lose. Vikings will win. Eagles will lose. Texans will win. Falcons will win. Giants will win.
It's not.
Then we'll win again. We'll sweep the. Then we'll lose. We'll lose. We'll lose to the 49. We're gonna sweep the Giants. We'll lose to the 49ers. We'll lose to the Browns. We'll beat the Cowboys to split. I was fair.
I don't think so. But
I was fair. You act like I was saying some crazy games.
You was.
I wasn't saying anything crazy.
You was doing a little too much extra, but
When we split with the Cowboys, we split with the Cowboys. We split with the Eagles. We sweep the Giants.
Did they sweep the Giants last year?
Yes.
Did they?
Yes. We swept the Giants last year. I don't think that Daniel Jones is not good.
I don't have them beating the Vikings. I'll tell you that.
Our record is really good against the Vikings.
Okay. I mean,
yeah.
I don't
We don't have a bad schedule. Now, at the end of the schedule, that's why we got to win early. We're going to win early, and then we're not going to win because we have the Cowboys, the Browns, the 49ers. So when we come out the bye, we're going to beat the Giants, and then we got 3 tough games in a row. And that week 17 could determine the division. Or week 18.
Well, the Giants swept the Commanders 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, do you want to be honest?
So you're predicting to go what? 11-6 or something? 10-7 or something?
10-7. Yep. Yes, 10-7 on live on YouTube right now. 10-7. I'm gonna coin it.
You're very generous, man.
when listen, our division sucks. Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz, but he won 8 games, 9 games last year, right?
9.
So I'll be 1 game off. I'm not mad. It's a big improvement from last year.
Completely crapped the bed the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, that's why we got to win early.
Well, they got Jacksonville first game of the season, I think.
Yeah, he got to win early.
I mean, Wentz did play progressively worse as the season went on. So, yes.
Yeah, that's exactly. I'm telling you, man.
I mean, maybe if like Sam Howell gets in week 14.
No, he's not even going to see the field.
I mean, I hope not because I want that second round pick. But
we're going to have a second round pick. He's going to play 75%. We'll go to the playoffs, and Sam Howell will be eating his chicken fingers.
November 20th.
He's not going to see the field.
So
he's not.
The weirdest thing with the Colts schedule, out of their first 7 games, 5 of those are divisional games.
Wait, what?
I'm about to look. Let's see.
Colts too?
Why would you front load the divisional schedule like that?
All right, y'all have. All right, that's preseason. Yep, you got Texas Jaguars. Oh man, they got you at. They're funny. They got you at Jacksonville week 2. If you lose that game, you're gonna be irritated.
I'm gonna be very unhappy if Matt Ryan breaks both of those jinxes or curses or whatever in Sam's hell they are. Just build him a statue right next to Peyton.
Yo, okay, so you have okay. I didn't look at the primetime games, but y'all have the Broncos Prime Video. Is this the first? Are they doing it from now on Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Amazon got the rights to Thursday.
And Thursday
starting this season.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even notice it till last year. Colin Cowherd said something. He was like, Thursday night games have improved so much. He looks forward to them. I started realizing, I was like, well, wait a minute. Last year, it was some really, really good Thursday night games. I think even more than Monday night games. Right? You have the really good game on Thursday. You have the really good game on Sunday. Monday nights have been letting me down.
Monday night just has Peyton Manning and Eli, but now they also have Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. I think.
Yeah, but I like watching the game, man. Sometimes I'll tune into it, but I like the game of football.
They got the Giants and the Cowboys on Thanksgiving, man.
Yeah, and we play the Lions.
No, Bills play.
The Bills play it.
And the Patriots play the Vikings in the late.
Somebody leaked it. Somebody leaked the wrong schedule. Okay, wait a minute, Corey. You got a Monday night Steelers.
Yep.
And you got a Sunday night Cowboys.
Next week.
And you have
the
Thursday night with the Broncos. Yep. And you have a Monday night? Is it the Vikings Monday night?
No.
It says Monday to be determined. After the bye week.
It's away to be determined. It can either be Saturday or Sunday. So
that's another prime time.
Saturday.
It could be a prime time game.
And then they're in Monday Night Football week.
They're Monday Night Football. Y'all are on TV. Let me look at these damn Commanders. I bet you we have one primetime game, and I really can't be mad because
Chicago has like 3, so you guys have to have more than
Craig.
one.
Y'all only have one, Craig.
Yeah, the Panthers don't get no primetime game.
Let me look. Let's look.
Probably just a Thursday game.
It's a Thursday night game.
But we play you in the preseason.
Whoop-de-doo.
Are you gonna go? No, you don't like preseason.
I don't.
You don't. I forgot he doesn't like preseason. My brother doesn't like preseason either. He does.
You really want to go to FedEx for a preseason game?
Oh man.
They do play the Ravens.
I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go this year. I'm gonna go to a game. You said they play the Ravens, don't they?
Yeah, it's going in November 20th.
Are you gonna go?
I might. It's not gonna be as.
Might be cold.
I know it is. It's not gonna be as cold as it could be though.
Do you like cold games? Have you been to a cold game?
Nah, haven't been to. I've been to a cold high school game at Raven Stadium.
Oh, then you should be all right.
M&T.
Corey, I'm not gonna ask Corey. He's been to a cold NFL game before. I've been to a couple.
I don't know. I don't think I have.
I've been to a couple. Whiskey was warming me up. It gets cold, man. My dad he used to have season tickets, and we went to an Eagles game in December, and I took my friend. It was really cold. It was like a night game too. It was really cold. And we were kind of high up too. It gets cold. But it's, you just gotta dress for it. But it gets cold. Let's see. Y'all have the Browns week 1. Giants. Those are 2 wins.
Nah, I said the same thing last year about the Giants, and if the
Hey,
Browns
y'all lost.
they got destroyed. And
I did pick y'all to win.
Browns have Deshaun, then
I think I even texted too. I was like, "Oh, Craig is."
It started out 3-0 last year though, and then they just.
And things happened.
Yeah, especially if Deshaun is there.
Sam Darnold happened. Like I don't know what that was.
Which team should be happiest with their schedule? The Cowboys. Once again, they have an easy schedule.
So does why they had the same.
I don't know. Why they always have the easiest schedule in the most primetime games.
Why? Because they're the Cowboys.
Well, the easiest schedule tends to happen because they're in the NFC East.
And
they get Washington, Philly, and New York.
And they're playing the NFC or the AFC South.
No, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it. I couldn't even. I was like,
their games are Washington, the Giants, Eagles, the Texans, and the Jaguars.
Yeah. Damn. They'll lose one of them. They always do. All right, you got the Saints, Craig. What you think? What do you have you going? How many games are you winning? Looking at the schedule.
I mean, I looked at the opponents before. I'm saying maximum probably 7.
7.
But
so you got a loss to the Browns.
I ain't going through the schedule in my head and nothing like that. But I mean, I might have when I picked them, just looking at the opponents before they put the schedule out.
Browns. I got y'all losing to the Browns, winning the Giants.
No, they're not gonna beat the Giants, man.
They're not gonna beat the Giants. What about the Saints?
I mean, they blew them out last year. I don't know why they can't blow them out again, but that was last year. They had Jameis in that game. Actually, I think they played him in week 3 last year. So
yeah,
I think they can win that game. It's obviously this is a divisional game. So.
Can win the Cardinals. They got 49ers. Oh.
They got
then you got the Rams and the Bucks.
It was a back-to-back.
It's like 3 back-to-back rough games, man.
Bengals out, right? Yeah, they're coming up after.
Then the Falcons.
Yeah, then the Bengals.
Y'all should beat the Falcons. Then the Bengals. Then the Falcons. So you got 2 wins in there.
Nope.
Right? Then you got the Ravens and then the Broncos.
That's tough.
Golly. And then you can beat the
Seahawks.
You can beat the Seahawks.
Maybe
you might be able to beat the Steelers too, for real. I don't know, man.
I think they're going to need TJ Watt to have a monster season again.
Yeah.
And the Bucks and the Saints and
like an even better one than last year, and that was like crazy. Yeah. Then you have the Lions you can win. You got the Bucks again. Then you got the Saints.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good, man. It's not gonna be a good season. What you want? Trotting out a bad quarterback. The coach is he's done, and I mean, I think Corral is probably gonna be starting.
Oh, y'all do
after the bye week or something.
Y'all think he starts week 1?
Oh, Corral?
I don't think so.
Oh, Matt Corral.
I mean, unless he just really
good luck.
It's not hard to outperform. He got a quick release.
If he starts week 7, y'all not gonna win another game.
Nah, that's not true. I don't believe that.
You think?
I think they could beat the Falcons. I think they could beat
Matt Corral. I don't know, man. You're giving him a lot.
I think they can beat the Falcons. Don't have anybody really.
You're giving Matt Corral a lot of credit.
No, I'm just not really crediting the Falcons. I don't think they have anything.
I don't know, man.
Last year they did in the season with I don't know how many straight losses. I think they got the record, or not the record, but the longest losing streak right now. Just look at this from last year between them and the Ravens.
Do you guys see the Thanksgiving slate?
Yeah.
Well, who's on it? Let me see.
Bills versus Lions for the early game.
Yep.
Giants Cowboys for the afternoon game. And Patriots Vikings for the late game.
Oh. Not really cool. It's not cool. I'm not really excited about those games.
Yeah.
I mean, Buffalo Lions, that's going to be a slaughter. Giants and Cowboys. Cowboys are going to slaughter them.
Good.
And the Patriots are going to get slaughtered by the Vikings. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. That might be good. I don't know. Who's going to check Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen? I don't know. Belichick's a great defensive coach. We'll see. I don't know. I don't like that slate. I don't like that slate at all. All right, let's see. I don't think we have any primetime games. Oh, we got the Bears, week 6. Corey, you said that, right?
Is that Thursday night?
Yep. Everybody gets one of those, though. Those don't count. Oh, we got Monday night versus the Eagles. Yeah.
The Steelers have 5 primetime games.
Man. It's just
the Giants week 15 could be prime time. Could be prime time.
It won't be.
Shouldn't be.
Sounds like hate, guys. But and like week 18,
because I don't think the Giants will be good at all.
If my prediction, okay, that's right. You're right. You're right about that. If my prediction comes right, they will flex the Cowboys and the Commanders because it's going to be for the division. They'll flex the game, and it's going to be at FedEx Field. What'd you say, Corey?
To see whether or not Philly wins it.
You know what? I just don't think Jalen Hurts This is a good enough quarterback.
I think he's the second best quarterback in the division.
No, he's not. He's the third best quarterback. Craig, it doesn't matter if we had Tom Brady in the Commanders. You would still say
No, if they had Tom Brady on the Commanders, I'd be okay.
you would be. Hey, you would be bad. You'll be bad. No, Tom Brady would never come to this dysfunctional franchise.
Yeah.
It's-
So, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the Eagles. They went to the playoffs last year. Eagles are a solid team.
They were a lot better than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Anybody thought they would be. Sirianni did a solid job. They've
did.
improved on the edge. They improved at receiver. They've got a better all-around roster this year than they had last year.
The Eagles are in the same group or the same whatever you want to call it as the Dolphins. They're in the same category. They have quarterbacks that need to prove something.
Yeah. I mean, both of them at this point.
That I think can go to the playoffs. I should say that too, because the
Does
Giants.
Miami go?
The Giants are not. They have a
Giants are there. Giants are preparing for next year. That's why they got rid of Bradbury.
I don't think Miami goes.
I hope we sign him. He
Huh?
said he likes playing with Ron Rivera.
Oh.
Yeah, what? He came out and said it. What do you mean?
Hey man,
I didn't even know that. My friend told me, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So he can come here. The problem is, I don't know if we have enough money to keep him and Terry. We got to pay Terry, man.
no, you don't. You don't have to pay him.
Yeah, what are we going to do with the franchise and
Trade him or let him go. Because I mean, you see all these other teams are letting their
he's young.
Yeah.
younger. Yeah,
Don't make the
so
same
was
mistake
AJ
the
Brown.
Titans did.
Nah, I'm gonna pay him. I'm gonna pay him.
I don't.
It's
think
his
there's
first
a comparison
contract.
between like
Pay him.
the Packers got rid of a guy going on his fourth contract that was
Yep.
past 30.
I get
The
that.
Chiefs got rid of a guy going on his third contract that
Yep.
would be past 30 when it's over. The Titans got rid of a guy coming off
crazy.
his rookie deal in his prime and is
24.
probably the best player on that offense.
They should have kept him. Terry McLaurin's our best player. We're gonna sign him to what AJ Brown got signed for, and not even blink an eye.
Washington might do the same.
No, we're not gonna trade him, man. They already came out and said they're gonna start working on it in July. To me, it's his first contract. Pay him the money.
Okay, Mr. Man. It sounds
If
good.
Washington wants to move him, Terry McLaurin is from Indianapolis.
He is. I noticed that. He is, but we're not going. We're gonna pay him. We're gonna pay him, man.
We'll let you guys keep your draft pick that you sent us for Carson Wentz, and we'll take it.
Nah, we're gonna pay Terry McLaurin, and he should be paid. You know,
Yeah, he's been really
he
good.
should be paid. But Corey's right. I mean, I don't know what the Titans are doing. He's happy, but like, I don't know. AJ Brown said they had the money. I don't know why they did that to get Traylon Burks. I don't know. I would have just paid AJ Brown.
100%. Yeah. I don't know if it's a bit of an overstatement or not, but like, could the Titans GM be betting his job on Traylon Burks? Because when you've won the division multiple years in a row and your competitive window is right now, like this year, next year, and you trade away arguably your best offensive weapon because you don't want to pay him to draft a rookie that may or may not, be at that level anytime soon.
Crazy.
Like that's gamble.
It's a bad.
Why did some of these teams get prime time? The Giants do not deserve a prime time.
They don't. They're in New York. I bet you the Jets. Let me see how many primetime games the Jets have. They're in New York, man.
The Jets only got one.
They only got one.
Well, the Jets are not as popular as the Giants.
Got a
They also don't
tweet
play the Cowboys.
that has the breakdown.
Oh, Tennessee's gonna fill it. I know Tannehill's like, and then he has to hear the comments that said that I'm not gonna mentor. It's not his job. I get it. I understand it.
Okay.
I understand it, but
I mean,
for former players, right? Shannon Sharp said it. He was like, when all the young guys after me, they made the Pro Bowl the next year. I felt good, right? You can look at Alex Smith. You can look at Tom Brady, what he did with Jimmy Garoppolo. Look at what Jimmy Garoppolo did with Trey Lance. He knew Trey Lance was going to do it. Straight professional. And he might, I don't know what's going to happen to him this year, but he might do it again. And it's okay. Trey Lance should be okay from learning, right? But like sometimes, and Jimmy Garoppolo says, I learned that from Tom Brady. Tom Brady showed me everything. Patrick Mahomes continuously gives Alex Smith all the props. I just think you just do it.
Well, and even if you don't intend to, don't come out and say that in front of the media.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know how that's going to play.
Yeah.
And you're going to get crushed for it.
Yep.
And it just, your defensive captains here, the quarterback saying, I'm not going to help that guy. Like how is that playing in the locker room?
Yeah. And it's funny. Brett Favre said it. But nobody expected anything less from Brett Favre, right? Like, okay, that's Brett Favre, right? But Brett Favre is also
Tannehill in on that level.
He
doesn't have that
generational quarterback. He's won 4 MVPs. If I don't want to mentor, I don't have. I mean, listen, that's his right, but Tannehill's not on that level. Not on that level at all. Just I don't get it, man. Like, it's not your job. Like, listen, it's your job, but like, play your best. You'll be okay. Play your best and give your best. It always works out for you. I'm serious, man. Like, what if he plays his best and mentors him and balls out? You're only winning. It's either you're going to get traded to a new scenery and still get paid and be a starter, and you're going to be looked at in high regard, or you're going to keep your job.
Oh, I see what
Nobody knows if Malik Willis is ready or not. You don't know that. That's like, I don't know. Whatever. So I get it though. I get it, but I don't understand. Let's see what the Titans are looking like. Oh, do they have the Ravens? No, that's the preseason. Oh, they got the Giants. That's easy. Bills lost. Raiders lost. Colts lost. Commanders lost. Titans are gonna open up like 1-5, man.
I sure
You don't think so, Craig? Do you want me to read
Calm down
again?
Calm down. Just take it easy.
All right, so say they beat us. They still have a 3-game stretch.
Okay, sir. Just pace yourself, man. See, the thing about it is that
y'all got they got the Colts early.
It doesn't always shape up.
Yeah, both. Again, the NFL has
why would you do that?
Both of the Colts Titans games over by the end of October. Like, everybody knows those are the 2 teams that have a shot at winning the AFC South. Why the hell are those games done so early in the season?
Yeah, put them at the back.
How is that not week 18?
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's weird.
Because the last time it was week 18, it was flexed into the Sunday night game because it decided who won the division.
Yeah. The Texans, the Chiefs, the Broncos, the Packers, the Bengals. Golly. They got a tough schedule, man. They got a tough schedule. Chargers. Anyway, man. Titans. Man.
The Chiefs got their first 7 games are just.
Chiefs are hard, man. They said they have the toughest schedule in the NFL. As they should.
It's brutal.
I mean, they should.
I mean, they make the playoffs. They gotta have earned it.
I'm not mad at them having the hardest schedule in the NFL. I mean, you got to think they went to AFC Championship, lost, Super Bowl, won, Super Bowl, lost, AFC Championship, lost. I mean, that kind of got to give them the toughest schedule.
I gotta say,
worked out for them. It's not like they gave
The Amazon schedule for Thursday nights pretty solid this year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Corey. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be good.
Outside of late, because like you have week 15, Niners at Seahawks, week 16, Jaguars at Jets. Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, I got nothing for that. And then like week 10, you have Falcons at Panthers.
I think they just wanted the two quarterbacks going against each other again from last year. Lawrence against
I mean that's how I think it's gonna get marketed. Wilson against Lawrence.
Wilson, yeah.
But otherwise, like Chargers Chiefs to open the season or in week 2, Steelers Browns in week 3 should be interesting.
Yeah.
Bengals, Colts, Broncos, even Commanders, Bears in week 6, even though I don't think Chicago's going to be very good.
And they what is up with that? I think they just basing off of Chicago, the market, and I guess maybe Fields, but I don't think Chicago's going to be good at all.
No.
All right, yeah, I'm looking at the Monday. I want to look at the Monday night games.
So,
what is going on?
Some of these Monday night games, I kind of feel bad for Hickman. Well, not really, because they're getting paid. But,
yeah, what?
I mean, normally they would get like the best game on Fox. Now they're getting whatever.
I heard about Tom Brady's he's going to be an analyst for Fox.
I think it'll be hilarious if he shows up and falls on his face.
He's right.
If Fox is stuck with like $300 million still to pay him.
Yeah. I don't think so, but what is he, 35 million a year?
37 reportedly.
5 or something.
And he
For a
works
guy that's never done anything like that before, and who knows if he'd be good at it.
I would assume he did like a test or something. He had to, right?
I don't know.
What?
They were desperate to land somebody. They struck out with Manning. They struck out with Sean Payton.
Yeah.
They were desperate to land a guy.
Yeah.
I assume he came in and did like a little trial run. I can't imagine paying Tom Brady that much money and you just didn't even bother.
I mean, he does have a podcast. Well, he doesn't have one. I think he's weekly with It Is Not the Same. But, I don't know how much media time he has. So we'll see. But calling games are difficult.
Tom Brady doesn't strike me. Well, he didn't strike me until he got to Tampa, really, as a guy who had like a big personality for TV, or that he might do.
Even
TV.
Still, I don't know.
He
all of his stuff, it's sanitized through social media team.
That's what shit.
It's just he seems more.
I was like, Skip, you think he does that? He pays somebody.
You saw him getting drunk on the boat or whatever it was. Like he seems different now that he's out of New England.
I believe so.
But
I'm gonna watch him. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see how he does.
I don't care who calls the games. Just put a game on TV. I'm gonna watch it. But I mean,
I do listen. It took me a while to like Aikman. I like Chris Collinsworth. I like Mike.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Wait a minute! You just said that.
I'll watch the game obviously because it's a Sunday night game, but I don't like Chris Collinsworth like that.
Who else? I don't mind Al Michaels. He's just old school voice I'm used to listen to. I wish Peyton would. I wish Peyton Eli would do it. Sometimes I watch them, but it's just I'm trying to watch the game, and they'll have guests on, which is cool, but I wish they would actually call the game. I think it would be really good.
I forgot they were even doing that last year at the time.
Yeah, they were. I was trying to watch the games.
I wasn't even paying attention to them. I wasn't watching them. They just talk about other stuff. So
yeah, I'm trying to watch the football game. I wish they were doing it in the booth.
Well, they stopped like halfway through the season too. Like they did it for a handful of weeks, and then there was a large gap.
And then they came back, right? And then they picked it back up, right?
It's like some games they didn't show up for. Like if they were meaningless games,
yeah,
they weren't there.
They probably were like, okay, so meaningless games, you can't get mad. They probably was like, I'm not doing that.
It was like
I'm doing the Giants and Jaguars,
Jacksonville or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. They
I
probably
understand it, but I mean, it's like I thought they were going to be there. I thought they were going to be there every week.
Yeah.
Certain games I don't really care about, I will probably turn over to them, but I don't know. I mean, it's cool to have their insight. And some of the guests are okay, but I mean, sometimes you just want to hear what's going on every play, I guess.
Yeah, Thursday night got some really good games. Like Baltimore versus Tampa, Miami versus Cincinnati, Colts and Denver. Falcons and Panthers.
Yeah, gotta have a Thursday night game, man. Last year they got the Texans, so that's even worse.
Wait, did y'all
Panthers and Texans? That was a terrible game, like 23-7.
y'all won that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's still terrible. I think that was like the second game of the season for them.
Let me see. Buffalo and Patriots. That's not going to be a good game, though.
Third game.
Nah. Bills gonna blow them out. Tennessee and Green. Yeah, it is. Rams and Las Vegas Raiders is probably gonna be really good. San Francisco and Seahawks. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Coy. The last three kind of can't get them all though. They got a really good stretch though. I'm gonna be excited for. They got a really good stretch. Even though Tennessee, I'm saying it's going to be bad there. Mike Vrabel's a good coach, so they'll be decent. They'll be decent.
I mean, the Titans have to count on the Colts' struggles to continue to start out the year.
Yeah.
Because their path, I think both the Colts and Titans, the path to the playoffs for both teams is winning the division, and the Titans really need the Colts to stumble out of the gate.
Yeah. I don't think that's going to happen this year.
You
don't know. Oh man, you don't know.
I don't think they do either. It's different this year. Matt Ryan's in the building. There is a lot of confidence out of the locker room. They had a really good draft.
It wasn't Wentz hurt,
huh?
Wasn't he hurt?
He missed all of training camp.
Oh, but he started
week 1. Yeah.
I think that matters. I think Matt Ryan's going to come in there and set the tone.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think he gets hurt. I think he comes in and he's a professional. And
it's one of the indie reporters today tweeted out that what was his line? If I had a nickel for every time a Colts player compared Matt Ryan's arrival to Phillip Rivers' arrival 2 years ago, I'd have enough to buy about a gallon of gas.
Yeah.
He also pointed out that nobody has compared it to Carson Wentz's arrival.
No.
But
he's a veteran. I think y'all gonna have real fun.
As listening to Matt Ryan on Pat McAfee show, he had him on for like 45 minutes straight, and like I understand, I get it. Like he's a really easy guy to get behind. I was pumped listening to him talk. So
yeah.
I'm excited.
All right, let's look at this Sunday night. Okay. Buffalo and the Rams, they start the season off.
Isn't Dallas on Sunday Night Football like 3 times this year?
I'm about to see Tampa Bay versus Dallas, September 11th. That's a pretty good one. Chicago and Green Bay, San Francisco and Denver.
Give Dallas too much.
Tampa Bay, they got the easiest schedule and the most primetime games. But they have like a lot of the most watched games. So
I mean, their fan base is everywhere.
Fan base is huge, man. Cincinnati Bengals versus Ravens, October 9th. That's going to be good. Kansas City and Tampa. Dallas as another one. Dallas and Philly. Pittsburgh and Miami is going to be good. Green Bay and Buffalo. Tennessee and Kansas City. Chargers of San Francisco. Okay, Sunday night. But Sunday nights are really good anyway. Oh, y'all play Dallas December 4th, Corey. Sunday night. That's going to be a good one. People are like, oh, Dallas. Dallas is going to be good. They have Dak Prescott. If he's healthy, they're always in discussion for the division. That's just the way it is. I don't like Dallas at all, but they're in a discussion with Dak Prescott every year. Like, until that changes, and I don't see that changing for a while. So, they got Sunday night got some really good games, and it doesn't really tamper off. January 1st, they got the Rams and the Chargers. 25th, they got Tampa Bay, Arizona. Think that's going to be good? You don't think that's going to be good? Yeah, that's going to be
the
good.
Second half of the season. You know what happens to Arizona.
But they played the Colts good. That was a good game. They're going to play a good game, man. That joint was a good game. It wasn't like a blowout or nothing. It was a good game. To me, it was
a pretty stressful game.
Yeah, I liked it. Let's look at this Monday night schedule. All right, Denver versus Seattle. They're only doing that because of Russell Wilson. He's gonna demolish them. He's gonna demolish them. Buffalo versus Tennessee. That might be good. Second week. Philly versus Minnesota. Dallas has another primetime game. Giants.
Come on, man. Terrible. You don't have to put the Cowboys on there just because.
They're on TV all the time.
That's crazy to me.
Look at Troy Aikman looking like money. How much did he get paid? Like him and Joe Buck got like 4 years, 80 million or something like that.
Oh, something I've seen. Yeah,
it was like that. They're doing Monday night.
Yeah,
him and Joe Buck, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then so who's doing Sunday night?
Same crew?
Nah, Al Michaels is doing Thursday night.
No, Al Michaels never did. It's Mike Tirico and
Al Michaels did do it.
Chris Collinsworth.
They tried to. So here's the backstory.
Kirk Herbstreit does.
Supposed to do it, but they signed Al Michaels, and I guess at the end that's why you saw Mike Tirico start doing games towards the end, and then Al Michaels is now with Amazon with Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting to hear him call NFL games. Do you like him on the college level?
I do like him on the college level.
Yeah, me too. Right? I like him, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be interesting. I think that's a good Thursday night. I like that. Al Michaels he's gonna work with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like you can put me next to Al Michaels and I'll sound good. But all right. I'm not trying to take anything from Kirk Herbstreit. I'm sorry about that. I'm just saying Al Michaels is good, man. He's been doing it for a long time, and you gotta think it was him and who? Madden?
You're no Kirk Herbstreit, man.
No, it was Pat Summerall. But
who else was Al Michaels with though? He wasn't just with Chris Collinsworth.
No, he was with he was on Monday Night Football with somebody a long time ago.
You sure it wasn't? Let me look at
Al Michaels used to do Monday Night Football a long time ago.
Let me look, man.
How do you know? Oh, come on, give me a little bit. You don't get nobody no credit, man.
Let me see, man.
Dan Deirdre, that's who it was. And Frank Gifford. That's who Frank Gifford.
Frank Gifford, that's old school, yo.
His wife.
Yeah, Kathy Lee Gifford.
Kathy Lee Gifford. Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. What can I go to his NFL games?
Oh, Michaels.
He's called everything, man.
He's good.
Yeah, I'm looking at like the baseball. I'm trying to look at the
baseball.
Yeah, he's doing baseball, basketball. All right, he's done. Okay, so he started. Yeah, Al Michaels and Madden in 2006. They called Sunday Night Football for like 3 years. Then Chris Collinsworth came, and he was on Sunday Night Football with Frank Gifford, right? I think so.
You don't know, man.
I don't know, man, but he's been doing. He's a beast, man. Yeah, he's been doing. It was announced that Monday Night Football moving from ABC to ESPN, and he would be joining. Yeah, so okay.
That's disrespectful.
What?
The line, I know that it's they get a Thursday night game or a Thursday game because it's Thanksgiving, but they don't have no primetime games.
Dude.
Detroit.
Why would they?
I mean, I thought you were supposed to get one.
I mean, they get Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
that,
that's a huge one.
I thought every team got a primetime Thursday night game.
Man, they don't need one.
Well, I think Thanksgiving counts.
Tennessee
for
has
that.
too.
It does, man. Everybody, that's what everybody does on things. Like I've been watching Detroit.
The Titans have 2 Thursday night games. Why?
I've been watching Detroit football since I've grown up. It's always been them and Dallas on Thanksgiving, right?
I think they have a deal in place a long time ago.
It's always them and Dallas. And then it started. How many years ago did they start doing 3 games?
10?
10, maybe?
Maybe 10, yeah.
Maybe more.
They had some really good games on that third game, which I'm surprised this year kind of let me down. Like I remember,
it's
was
been
like,
hit and miss.
yeah. I remember they would have like the Steelers and the Ravens. I already knew that was going to be a hard hitting game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes they would have, but I appreciate it though because the Lions, it warms you up. You know, unfortunately, it warms you up, man. You sit
solid game to nap during.
Yeah. I don't think it's. When did it come on at 1?
12:30.
I think it starts a little later, something like
come
that.
on like 1, right? See, at 1 for 1 to 4.
First game is 12:30 for the
People
Lions.
are eating. People are either eating or cooking. Think about it, right, Craig? Are you watching the Lions game intensely, or you just hear it and you're like, "All right"?
I usually watch it because it's
the first game, right? I
on.
usually try to watch it if I'm like, it depends. If I'm grilling a turkey if I'm smoking a turkey.
You don't eat until like 3.
That's when I
30.
watch the Dallas game. Yeah.
So it's on, but I'm not really.
See, there it is. Yeah.
It's not my team, but they don't really play anybody. They always get blown, and when they do, they
get
somebody like Buffalo, and they get blown out.
blown out. They will get blown out.
They
What
need
if
to
it's a
play-
good game though? What if Lions?
They need to play
Who would you like them to play?
a team more than speed. Like it's like last
You
year
know,
they played Chicago.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought we played them, and I was gonna be like, "Oh, I was looking forward to it."
Well, last year they played Chicago, and that game was good. It was a good game.
Yeah,
Came down to I think the last possession.
yeah.
So
Let's see who will be a good matchup for them this year.
like the Giants, a team that's on their speed. I want to see them play the Bills.
I would like the Jets to play them.
That'd be
The
nice.
NFL really wants to get Josh Allen in prime time, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's a beast.
Yeah, but he's already. How many games does he have this year? Primetime.
Oh, Buffalo? Oh, they got a lot. They opened up the season.
3. They got 4. That's disrespectful. Oh no, they got 5. I forgot they got that stupid Monday night game.
Yeah. Buffalo has 5 games. They play good on TV, man. I like Josh Allen.
Yeah, I mean,
Are you guys gonna watch the golf? Was it Josh Allen, Patrick?
No.
You know what's funny? Josh Allen came out today and was like, he said him and Patrick Mahomes are good friends. It makes sense. But you know when they play each other, you know, kind of like how Tom and Peyton were.
I did watch that one.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Friends, mutual respect.
I watched it if it's a major.
What? Oh, if it's a major? Yeah. I watch golf.
I mean, unless it's really, I can't.
It depends on when it is. If nothing else is going on, I might watch it. I'm gonna be.
If there's nothing else going on, yeah.
Because when is it? Next week?
I'm not
I
watching.
think it's next week.
No, I'm out on that. I watch XFL before I watch that.
I haven't. Have you watched the USFL game yet?
The whole game, no. But I watched bits and pieces of it.
I haven't watched the game yet.
I'm kind of disappointed when I found out, like the second week, that they all play in the same stadium.
They all play in the same stadium?
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
They play at like University of Alabama Birmingham Stadium.
For real?
The game is at that stadium, so they had to space. It's only 4 games a week, but they spaced the games out. You might get 2 games on Saturday, 1 game on Friday, 1 game on Sunday, or something like that, or 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday.
Wow, I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
It's nobody in the stands. Like the way they position the cameras, they need to never show the end zones.
For real?
Nobody's there. There's never anybody there. Like you probably get a seat for cheap easily, and then just move down.
Oh, yeah.
To the close. It's nobody there.
I'm sure it's only like $15 to get fucking
Front
row.
Some of the stuff that I saw was interesting. Like I think the last game I watched like the last couple of plays. It came down to like the last couple of plays.
I mean, they're making their money off of TV deals.
Yeah.
I mean, but they're
Pushes them a lot.
They're all over the place. Like they're on Fox,
That's one. Yeah.
FX1, yeah, something like that. It's like they're never on. I don't know. It's weird.
FX1 pushes them. I hear them when I watch First Take for 10 minutes when I'm getting ready. Watch the USFL this Saturday. I'm like, I'm not watching that.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna try to get one full game in and not turn away.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably looking forward to the XFL.
I think it's just gonna be marketed better.
Yeah,
I didn't really see any marketing for this really leading up to it until I guess it happened. And
they were a topic on Undisputed one time.
I mean, at least I know that The Rock is doing XFL, so I know The Rock. So I'm assuming he can market it.
Also, the XFL already has that sponsorship in place
with
the NFL.
So
so they just need to. It happened during COVID, right? And I guess they kind of wasn't a good time for it to start, but nobody knew like COVID was going to be like.
Well, I mean, they also have a local team here.
Yeah, that's what Craig was talking about.
They play here. They don't play in one stadium. So, I mean, I thought about going to a game.
We both did, Craig, and then I think it got canceled.
It did. I mean, they
were
played
looking
like
at it.
4 or 5 games or something like that, maybe 6 games, and then they canceled.
Is it Baltimore that has a team?
Cool.
Washington have a team.
It's DC. The DC
has a team, right?
The DC Defenders.
Yes, I would go.
I would go.
Their season is what? February.
It's gonna be cold.
March.
I think it starts up after the after the NFL is over, like right after.
Which is smart. Nothing goes on in March.
February.
And wait a minute. When did the USFL start? Did it start around the same time?
No.
Oh man, I'm not gonna lie, man.
I think it started in April because I mean they're like 5 or 6 weeks in.
There's nobody in the stands. Are the games exciting, Craig? From what you
Some of the games are exciting. It's just like I said, I just saw bits and pieces. Like the last game just came down to like the last possession, I think, or last couple of plays, I should say.
They have the same rules.
1-score game. Look, man, I ain't watched that much of it. I think I probably watched maybe like total of like 50 plays in like 5 weeks or however.
I'm asking you like you're a fan. Like, hey, what about this? You're like, I don't know. It's like one game.
I'm not a USFL fan, but I'm a football fan. I mean, it's just I don't know what's going on. But I think it looks like some of the rules are the same. It's just nobody really paying attention to it. I like to see what the ratings are, I guess. Especially when
it's not good.
Well, I want to see what happens next year when they're going up against the XFL. Maybe I guess they're going.
I don't know if you could.
What?
I don't know. Running both of them at the same time. I mean, is there enough talent out there to do that?
One's gonna end before the next one starts. Is that how?
What?
Is the XFL going to start and then end, and then the USFL going to start and end?
I think they're competing. I think they're competing. I think so. I don't know. But if the XFL has the backing from the NFL, they're going to get a lot more promotion, yo.
So it's been 4 weeks.
Yep. And people will want to tune in to see the experimenting of potential NFL rule changes in the XFL.
And the local teams. Like, I don't have to go to Alabama. We can all go see the Defenders, or you know what I'm saying? Or if there's a team, if it's 8 teams, but they're locally, it makes a difference, man.
All right. I'm watching the game tomorrow night.
You go watch the game tomorrow
Watch
night.
the game
What
tomorrow night.
the games are on?
It's on. It's one
What
game
channel
on tomorrow. It's on USA.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you won't know the teams, but I mean, they're playing each other.
That's fair.
Saturday's a 3:00 game. Well, tomorrow night it's 8:00 game on USA. Saturday is one game at 3:00 on Fox, and then Sunday it's a game on NBC at 12 and a game at 4 on Fox. They're all over the place. Fox, NBC, USA,
USFL has NBC.
FS1. I thought they do.
I want to know who's winning this. I'll just turn into the Philly.
What's the score?
Oh no, Philly's getting destroyed. Well, not destroyed now. They were. They're down by 11.
Okay, that's a good game.
Mm.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this: that Boston and Milwaukee Bucks, man,
It was a good game.
I can't. It's been since game one.
I think
Since game one, it's been exciting. I love it.
it's been a physical series. Like
I love it, man. I wish all the series are like that, but I mean, I gotta see what I think Dallas plays tonight, right?
yeah.
I gotta see.
I'm really mad that Ja got hurt because I wanted to see them.
Oh man,
So that's unfortunate.
is he out for the series? Right?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh, really?
I guess he might come back if they win tomorrow. He might try to push through it, but I don't know.
I wouldn't.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they need him to win if they can play like they did yesterday. But I mean, their record without him is still good. But
I wouldn't. And now, if they get to the Western Conference Finals, then I would. I think they should.
I don't think they're gonna win tomorrow though. But
I don't think so either.
either way, like this round has been way better than not way better, but it's been better than the last one
Yeah,
overall, especially with the Boston Milwaukee series.
Boston Milwaukee series is good. If Joe Embiid, I wish. Anyway, I don't know. I wanted the Philly series to be better.
I mean, it's maybe if he plays in the first two games, maybe they can get one of those. But they should. I mean, I thought they were going to win tonight. They're down, but I mean, it's still time. I just don't know.
Corey, we're live. Jerry Judy, man. What's going on?
All right, let me pull it up.
This is crazy. I don't know. When you posted it, I was like, what does that mean?
Yeah, it kind of bizarre. Sorry, I had it there.
No bond hold.
Okay, so timeline at 10:15 this morning, deputies were dispatched to a woman asking for a keep the peace situation. The woman said Jerry Judy had some property of hers and she could no longer access it.
Okay.
At that point, Judy was accused of second-degree tampering, and that means that tampering means the woman was no longer able to gain access to some piece of property. For the domestic violence aspect of this comes in because Judy has a child with the woman who called the police. There was no act of violence that occurred.
Oh, so it's just a tampering. So
Yes.
he was holding something that
He had something of hers. She wouldn't. That was
Yeah,
her property. Wouldn't give it to her, and because they had
it could be
not sure what, but yeah, because they have an existing relationship because of a child, that's where the domestic charge came in. So it actually ends up making it sound like
so it was no
a lot
violence.
worse than what it might actually.
Yeah,
but
it sounds like he just kept a TV or a laptop or a car. That's what it sounds like. Didn't even put his hands on it. But I mean, I think he'll be okay. It's weird. He's on a no bond hold. I don't know what is going on. These small counties are crazy. Anyway,
it is an incident with a high profile individual. So
yeah.
Who knows? Well, we'll see how it all plays out. But it is at least good to hear that there wasn't any like Judy didn't actually physically harm anyone.
Yeah, so that's good. Because I just seen him and he said that he spoke very highly of Russell Wilson. They said the energy's different. Same with Matt Ryan. When players start to say that off the break, like in mini camps, the energy's different. That's a good sign. I didn't hear that. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, it's.
Did you hear any energy, Craig, from Sam Darnold? I can't.
We gotta rub it in like that, man.
I can't be in this boat by myself. I can't. I would bring them along with me, man. I didn't hear any. I haven't.
I don't want to hear nothing from this team. I just want to.
I would have heard something, but I didn't hear any.
Hey, James, just know that any rationalization you come up with for why this season's going to be good, I was doing the same thing last year. Okay. I understand.
I have hope. Yes. Hope. Now, when we get to the end of the season, Craig, you know what? Craig might be like, I told you. So he likes to do.
I can say nothing, man.
He'll get that look. He'll be like this. He'll be really focused. And he'll be like, ha.
Neither one of our teams made the playoffs last year. None of the three.
Yeah, we had a bad. Hold on. I predicted we were going to have a bad.
I predicted my team, but not anyway. So
yeah, I predicted. What I say last year? 7-9.
You said 12-5.
I did not say that last year. That was I know I did say that. I thought I said 7-9. Right? Because
it had to be 7-10, 8-9. But maybe.
I gotta look.
I don't know, man. I just know I didn't. I thought the Panthers were gonna win. I think I said around 5 games. And they didn't disappoint me.
Corey.
Huh?
We all thought the Colts were gonna make the playoffs.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, because they should have. They had 2 games to win one. One of them was against the team with the number 1 pick.
I know I didn't pick the Raiders to make the playoffs last year. But I mean, I
don't think I did either.
I thought the Raiders had a better chance at the number 1 pick than they did the playoffs.
Might not be opposed to picking them to make the playoffs this year, though.
It'd be tough, but
I don't know.
I with as much as that division could end up beating on each other, getting 4 teams from one division into the playoffs would be tough.
Might not 4, man. Just might the Broncos might be 4. I don't know.
You think Bronc?
I don't know.
Oh no, Denver's got a lot better team than the Raiders.
I gotta look at the schedule, man. Well, I mean that's probably true, but I mean it might just come down to the schedule and who they play on the schedule.
I mean, Denver should have an easier schedule. They finished lower in the division last year.
Yeah, I guess they did. Raiders finished.
You're right. I picked 10-7 because of Ryan Fitzpatrick, and he didn't play the whole year.
He played like a few possessions.
He didn't play any.
Yeah, right?
He played the first possession, I thought.
He might have played the first possession.
Then he got hurt.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like
it was out for the season.
It was early.
It was really early.
I think he might have thrown a few passes. But man, you know what? It happens, man. It might happen again this year. You never know. You never know.
I'm looking at my predictions. Oh man, the Bengals prediction is really bad.
Yep.
Out of 4-13.
Oh man, you're not good.
I think that works.
Had the Ravens 12-5. Had Cleveland 11-6. Had Buffalo 12-5. See there?
Yeah,
that
11 and you gave way too much.
Oh, you got Buffalo.
Buffalo, Pittsburgh. Those are quality.
I didn't think Pittsburgh was going to make the playoffs. So
now this year, you're probably going to be right. You're probably
I didn't think they'd make it last year.
Let me see what else. What else I had?
But this year,
I had to
would be
pick not making the playoffs, and they're not going to make it this year. I was close with the Dolphins. I had 11-6. Would they finish 9-8?
I don't know.
The Dolphins finished 9-8. Yeah, because Flores had a winning record.
Oh yeah, because they won like 7 in a row or something in the season.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Packers, of course.
Or 7 of 8.
Yeah, Chicago why did I do that? Oh yeah.
Don't make the same mistake this year, man.
Probably am because of predictions. That's the whole point. You gotta have fun, man, and jump out there. I had the Vikings not going to the playoffs. That was a good one. Look at this, man. I had the Texans bad.
Did you have the Jets?
I had Jacksonville bad. Huh?
Did you have the Jets not making the playoffs too? I mean, like,
yeah. I had the Colts winning the division. I had Tennessee 10-7 and the Colts 10-7. I don't know what I picked for Atlanta though.
Atlanta? You probably had them going to the playoffs.
Nope, I had the Panthers 8-9.
You jinxed them.
We'll never do that again. I had the Saints 10-7. Almost right on that. I had Tampa Bay 13-4. I had Denver 8-9. Really close again. I had the Raiders 5-12. You know what?
Yeah.
If Gruden would have stayed,
They would have, yeah.
they would have been there.
It was a blessing for that team to get rid of John Gruden.
You got some great predictions.
Chargers 9-8.
Huh.
Yeah. Damn, I had San Francisco 9-8. I had the Seahawks 12-5. That's a healthy Russell Wilson, man. Nope. I had the Rams 11-6. I had the Cardinals 9-8. We're gonna do it again this year, guys. That's what we're gonna do. And my prediction is they're gonna be even more crazier, man.
I'm already predicting the Lions, Bears, Giants.
Hold on, wait. You're predicting what? Say it again.
Commanders, Giants, Bears, Lions, Falcons, Panthers, Seahawks not making the playoffs. Guaranteed.
Hey,
Now the rest of the other
Vikings?
teams.
You said the Vikings?
No, I said the Lions, Bears,
Lions, Bears.
Panthers.
Giants, Commanders, Panthers, Falcons, and Seahawks not making the playoffs.
He's just hating on the Commanders. That's all.
Not making the playoffs. What you want me to do? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got 9 teams that are going to compete.
We're gonna have the 10th pick again. And you know what I've heard about Ron? He's not gonna lose his job. I don't think he can at this point.
I mean,
With all this going on in the organization, he has full reign. So even if we have another bad season, he'll still be here.
I think it could depend on how
I don't know, Corey.
they could miss the playoffs and he could stay. I think it depends on how they miss the playoffs because
Yeah. If we go
if you have a 3rd straight season where you have a debacle involving Carson Wentz and Ron Rivera signed up for that after the last 2 seasons.
You think he's fired?
I think that is something that could cost him his job because I think it's a pretty big gamble betting the year on Carson.
I think his seat is warm, but I think because what's going on right now, Snyder is letting him have it.
I would say lukewarm, but
Yeah.
if say Washington's poised, last 4 weeks to go, ready to win the division, and then the team just implodes.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, what happened to Indy last year. I think that could be enough of a debacle to cost.
We finished 8-9 or 9-8 or whatever.
Yeah, go 0-4 or something to end the year, and it just be ugly.
That'll be interesting because at that point we'd be too low for a draft pick.
Yeah.
And Sam Howell.
Although I've seen the over/under at 5.5 on quarterbacks going in round 1 next year already.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. They're saying this is a really good class. I've already started looking. I was like, oh my gosh. They say it's a really good class. CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, and I think Caleb Williams is probably going to come out, right? Or does he have one more year after this year?
He'll have one more year. He was a freshman this year.
Yeah, so he'll have one more year. But it was another quarterback from Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky, Florida.
Yeah. It was another quarterback.
Coastal Carolina has a good quarterback.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Could it be like it was the year before?
Nah.
I was I was at work and one of my coworkers is a Bears fan. He's like, "What's your Commanders going to do?" I said, "What are the Bears going to do?" That's a great question there, because they offer no help for Fields.
No,
I trust Poles. I said, "Okay."
Hired a defensive head coach.
Seems like he's got
no weapons.
No weapons. It seems like they're throwing him to the Sharks, and they're gonna draft a quarterback next year. If Chicago has a top 10 pick, do they have their pick next year?
They should.
They should, right?
I think they're done with the picks they traded for Khalil Mack and everything.
If Chicago has
gonna be so
top 10 pick, they're gonna draft a quarterback.
I mean, if I'm a team like Indianapolis and Justin Fields comes onto the market for,
I'm gonna trade for him.
It's worth it.
Yeah,
you trade for Fields, let him sit for one year behind Matt Ryan, and then
you don't even know how bad Fields is. He's just in a bad.
I love Fields. I think he's a great quarterback. I just don't think they're I don't think they're setting him up for success.
I think after 2 years, if Chicago's already ready to pull the ripcord, it is absolutely worth the gamble to trade a high day 1, day 2 draft pick for him.
Yep.
Because of how bad the situation is in Chicago right now.
Yeah, because think about it. Nagy didn't really embrace him. That's what the reports were, and he didn't know if he was going to start him. Like, I'm a big fan of, if you're going to start him for the rest of the season. Don't worry about it. Don't like all that Miami did with Tua and Fitzpatrick. Just don't do that. Just go into the season and let him start. If you're comfortable after the bye week with Tua starting, let him finish and don't worry about we'll bring Fitzpatrick in to win. No.
Yeah.
You gotta
unless the quarterback is just way in over their head.
Yeah.
It's clearly so. Just let them take their lumps, get the experience.
Yeah.
The back and forth of Andy Dalton of all quarterbacks.
Come on, man. So it just seems like they traded for him and then they didn't have his back. It was just really, really weird. This game is over. Miami is obliterating these guys.
Philly should be embarrassed with this performance. I'm turning it off.
Give me buckets. Oh, was that a foul?
It's Harden not carrying him.
Harden hasn't carried anybody since.
Nah, man. I'm not gonna say nothing about Harden. Maybe he's hurt or something. I don't know. He just it happens. It happens, man. You're in the 13th year in the NBA. Your playing style. You're ball dominant like that.
Harden's got 11 points. He's taking 8 shots in 37 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not max contract money. Sorry.
Nope. Somebody's gonna pay him, but
if I'm Philly, I would not pay him.
I think Corey. I think he's reached. I think he's maxed out.
No, he's peaked.
I think he's good at it.
When he left Houston.
Yeah, I think he reached his peak. I think his body is. It's hard. Like 13 years in the NBA is hard, right? Kobe's 13th year was. When was that? 2011, right?
2009.
2009, but Kobe's an all-time great, right? So he's in the finals, but he also took care of his what? Well, he is all-time great. He's top 10 of all time. He's all-time great.
Okay, relax.
He's not an all-time great.
Okay, if you want to say that, then so is James Harden.
Kobe's in my top 10. I think if you're in the top 10 NBA players of all time, you're all. So okay, you're talking about like Mount Rushmore. Okay, Kobe.
No, I'm saying James Harden's an all-time great too. He's one of the top shooting guards of all time. But
yeah, he is, but he's not.
They're two different players, and Kobe's when he got older, he started to do the post-up game a lot more.
Yeah,
James Harden, that's not his game. He's not going to post you up. He's not going to
exactly
that stuff.
Why he's worn out. Allen Iverson wore. It's hard. It's a lot of miles, man. It's hard in year 13. Like Chris Paul's able to like rear back, and then LeBron, like you just have some people like just are great. And I think Kobe and Jordan was able to transform their game so their career lasts longer. But it's hard for Harden. He hasn't made any changes, man.
I don't think James Harden, his game has not changed really, and I don't think he takes care of his body like LeBron James does.
Nope.
Oh no.
No, he's at the club.
James Harden comes in out of shape, and he had the hamstring stuff going on and all that. I just don't think he just plays. I don't know. His style of offense is different than LeBron's. So
very different. Yeah,
they're both passers. They both can pass, but it's just they approach the offensive side of the ball different.
I think his body is,
LeBron can post people up. Right? Well, not James Harden's ISO ball all the way.
ISO. He's been playing it for 13 years. It's a good career.
I mean, he had a great career.
Player, like, MVP.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah, first ballot, man. Like, he's a legend. I just think that his career is starting to wind down, man.
It's probably
13 years time, man. And it's a long career. A lot of players can't say they had that. You know what I'm saying?
Top shooting guard of all time.
You said what?
I think he's top 5 shooting guard of all time.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Definitely top 10. I mean, you can argue whatever you want. But
I think he's definitely top 5. I just think it happens. I think,
same guy, man. It sucks.
It happens, man. That people are like, oh, what happened to him? He's been playing the league for 13 years. It's not like he's a bum. He's a 75 NBA player. I just think it's a natural thing. It's hard. Like, you have to be like, I mean, come on. It's not that many Kobe's and Jordans and Shaqs and LeBrons and Chris Pauls. Those are very rare. Most times, NBA players, you're 13, no Tim Duncan, those, it's hard. Year 13, it's hard, man. I'm just saying, man. He had a great career. Players would love to have the career he had, but
you can't have single digit shots in your winner go home game.
Yeah, they don't have the energy. It starts with Joel, man.
Joel's got 24. At least he's taking some shots. Harden has 8.
You know what it was? It's at game 5, Craig. It was at game 5, man.
Yeah, Joel came out. You're at home, and you have to. This is a must win. You have to. It's want to go home. And
Joel should have came out. Joel should have came out better, man. He says the MVP wasn't on his mind, but
it might not have been. I just think they were.
He came out flat, and you can't do that. You can't do it. Now, hold on. Do you think Doc loses his job? Would you get rid of Doc?
I would not, but
I would.
If they're talking about maybe bringing in Dan, I don't know why people want D'Antoni. I don't get it. I
like Doc more than D'Antoni.
D'Antoni just doesn't. He's never won a championship, so why would you want to what's?
And I agree with that. I think
he's never been to a championship that I can think of.
No, and I think right now at this point of James Harden's career, he's more of a facilitator, and I think that Doc fits it well. And I give Doc a year. Like, he hasn't even had time with this team.
Well, this team didn't start out. They didn't have Ben Simmons.
Nope.
They traded for Harden. Harden came in and he was
still balling. Yeah.
Came Harden. I think. Well, it depends on what you want to do with Harden. I guess if you want to sign him to a max deal, I would not.
I think they have to.
I would not.
No.
I signed him to a 1-year deal, maybe. Like the same thing with Kyrie Irving. I would not sign Kyrie Irving.
Oh, Kyrie is.
He's getting a 1-year deal. He's not reliable. He's not reliable. James Harden doesn't seem like he's reliable either, or he doesn't seem like he's. At least Kyrie Irving can come out and he's going to give me more than 8 shots.
Oh yeah.
Harden's not going to eat right now.
But wait a minute, how old is Kyrie though? Kyrie's still like in his prime.
Kyrie's not that he's not as much younger than James Harden is. As the problem is that Kyrie Irving has missed a lot of games, whether it's be from injury or just not playing like he did this year because of the COVID thing.
Yeah,
he's not played a lot, so his miles are probably less. Clearly,
Kyrie's 30.
He's 32. They're not that much far off.
Yeah, and Sean Marks said, they're going to need availability. I think the season's going to be interesting next year.
What if they do another mandate again? Then he's screwed. They're screwed again. Kevin Durant is screwed even more because he doesn't have Harden there.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons on the offensive man.
Well, Ben Simmons will at least play next year.
Will he play?
He'll at least play.
I mean,
I think he'll play.
I would assume so. You took the whole year off.
Yeah, he took the whole year.
You should
Somebody said he was going to miss a year.
Should be working on a jump shot. But that's not going to happen. You know,
He hasn't played since the heck.
That's fine.
Was it that game 7 against the Hawks?
Yeah, when he passed.
He hasn't played.
Yeah, he's terrible. He took 3 shots in 7 fourth quarters.
Passed up a dunk. Yep.
What? 3 shots total in 7 fourth quarter. I don't even know how to say it. Fourth quarters.
Wow.
Took 3 shots total. 3 of 3. But he didn't take a shot in like four fourth quarter games of a 7-game series. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
I would not want him either.
Yeah, he got mad, but called him out. But I mean, that's just what you gotta.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's what you gotta do.
You're number 1 pick.
People gonna call you out.
He's
just take accountability.
He's the number 1 overall pick, man. Like he has something has to happen here.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens next year, I guess.
Yeah, man. So, man, all right. I think that we've got this wrapped up. So, here's the thing. I think next week we're gonna break down the really early picks of the division winner. 1 through 7, and why. And I think we should not do the predictions, but NFC top 7, AFC top 7, and then break down why your team is going to go to record in their wins and losses. What, man? I do that every year. So I
can tell you why my team's going to go 5-12.
Yeah, look at the schedule.
I don't have to look at the.
It's gonna be real quick. He's gonna be like loss.
I'm hard pressed to find some wins in that schedule there, but
it could change. You could get Baker. I mean,
obviously
Baker Mayfield, that'll change.
The week before the season, or that Wednesday, I guess before the season starts, they have Baker Mayfield, and I mean, I'll give you another prediction.
Yeah, that's fair.
After the preseason,
change it.
Injuries and all that stuff, I'll give you another prediction.
We're gonna do our.
I do think there's a little bit that can change over the next month still.
Yeah.
Before we get into camp and OTAs get in full swing, because you've still got a number of notable free agents hanging out there that can sign. Baker and Jimmy Garoppolo, like both of those things have to drop. I think Odell, Bradbury,
Landry, Julio. It's out there. So, yeah, definitely.
Julio.
He said he wants to play, man.
I mean, if he's willing to play for close to the veteran minimum,
is Clowney still problems?
With who?
Jadeveon Clowney.
Yep. Clowney's out there. T.Y.'s out there.
Yep. I think Clowney's waiting. He's skipping.
I mean, he didn't sign until pretty late last year. So.
Yep. He's gonna wait it out. Somebody's gonna give him a good amount of money, and then he'll do the same thing. I don't know why stop. He's a quality pass rusher, man. You need him.
He's an all right pass rusher. He's a lot better against the run than he is.
Yeah, like he would start, and he doesn't ask for crazy amount. So I mean, he's gonna keep getting right. He did at first, but now he hasn't asked for nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think last year, what he played for 12?
Over 15, yeah.
15. That's not bad, man. Not bad on the 1 year, man. So I think he's gonna wait it out. He wants to go back to Cleveland. I can see that. So yeah, next week we're gonna talk some good NFL talk, and we're probably gonna know who's in the Western and Eastern Conference Finals for the NBA.
I guess the Commanders are going to go after James Bradbury, huh? You ever notice that the Commanders always gets Carolina's?
Listen, he said he likes playing for. Listen, I've told Ron needs to stop. Okay, Sometimes you need to stop going to the past. But I like Bradbury. So he does need to. He listened. He said he likes playing with Ron. He fits. We need a corner. I don't know. And he gets to see the Giants twice a year. I would sign him. I just don't know if we could sign him and Terry. We could probably make it work. We could probably make it work. I think we can. I think we can.
We just signed.
Play around with the salary cap.
Carson Wentz.
We can play around with the salary cap. We still got some money. I think we can get Bradbury and sign Terry McLaurin.
Okay. Yeah,
I think we can. I think we can.
You're reaching out.
I wouldn't hate adding Bradbury.
Yeah, he's gonna get his. Yeah, he's gonna get his pick. He's gonna go to wherever he goes is gonna be where a winning program. He can go out Indianapolis. He can go to the Bucks. Somebody's gonna pay him some quality corner, yo.
Go to the Patriots. They need a corner.
He
Patriots should be knocking down his
They
door.
should
he
be
could.
jumping on him. Yeah.
He could. I think right now he's like, I'm gonna wait and see. You know who's interested in me because the teams are gonna call. I mean, I think he's a very good corner.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah. What's wrong with that? I liked it when he was in Carolina. You know that.
Cut it out, man.
You know that. I've been a Bradbury fan. I was mad when y'all let him go.
Yeah, you know what? I'm mad that they let him go. They let Gilmore go, and then they kept Jackson.
Yeah.
The worst corner to me out of the three. Whatever.
Yeah. That was surprising y'all let Gilmore go. But you know, I don't know. I think Bradbury he'll go somewhere. But yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about next week. And he's gonna be interesting. All right.
I'll give you my breakdown of the USFL game.
Yes.
There we go.
There we go, man.
That's the content I'm
It's gonna be a barn burner.